Hey, it's Bearwood here with some of the tools I'm using and a little hands-on tuition maybe. What it is, I got some little light cracks in here and up there, and I came along this trim here. Okay, now I put a really little bit of filler in there, but then I took my cloth and wiped everything off this plastic because the filler, it doesn't. If you don't paint it, it goes dark and ugly after a while. So I got as much of that off as I can, and then I'll paint the top. Now, if I can do this one-handed, the idea, at least in my mind, is to not put a ton of filler in there because you're going to wipe most of it out anyway. So you take your rag, just come down it with there, and wipe it with that. The rag works. The fingers work good, but if the rag ends up working better, and less likely to get a splinter if you've got a rag. So just not very much stuff in there as you come down. Long crack. I filled one of these, the other side a minute ago, with this Ronseal for some strange reason. And I'm also using this Ronseal, and this is pretty good stuff actually I'm beginning to think, because it dries nice and hard. I was worried about how quickly and hard it dries, and it does quick. I put that in this little corner here because I'm going to sand that a little bit maybe. You can't sand, well, you can't sand, that's not that, that's the Ronseal. You can't sand this decorator's filler very well. So once it's in there, once you've used it, it's there. You can't come back and sand it. So you got to make sure it's there. And so what I do is just make sure it's not any more than what it takes to cover the crack. Just make sure it's, and you don't lose your nice little angles there. If you put too much in there, it'll just be a big lump. So that's basically it. I think, I don't know if I can think of anything else. I'm using that little filler knife to do the flat spots on this window with the smooth finish. This is like the cement stuff, and you can sand it if you need to. And then that's what I'll do. Just can carry on, do the fireplace next. That other window's done. The room's looking pretty good. 2 coats of McPherson vinyl mat. Boy, the stuff went on like water, but it actually covered pretty good. 1 coat this morning was pretty good now, but there were some splotches on that wall. But Dulux paint seems like a lot better stuff to me.